Thanks for joining us here on this election night here at WLOX. It did not take long for former President Donald Trump to be declared the winner for Mississippi's 6 electoral votes. Here is the count as it stands right now in the Magnolia State. Former President Trump leading Kamala Harris in Mississippi 55% to 41%. Once again, Trump was declared the victor here in Mississippi very early tonight on the road to 270 in the electoral or the presidential race. Now taking a look at some of the other races we're following tonight. For the U.S. Senate, incumbent Roger Wicker on his way to winning again. In fact, Wicker has already been declared the winner in this race. Wicker has been in the United States Senate since 2007, and tonight he will win his 3rd term in the Senate on his way to defeating Ty Pinkins. Wicker has already been declared the winner. In the U.S. Congressional District 4 race, this is what we're watching here in South Mississippi. We've actually not gotten any numbers in for this race yet, but Mike Ezell and his supporters are watching things unfold tonight in Pascagoula, taking a live look at those supporters tonight as they are watching the results and anxiously awaiting the results to come in as Mike Ezell is trying to go back to Congress for his 2nd term. Other races we're following: the Supreme Court District 2 and the incumbent Dawn Beam. Right now, the early numbers we're getting in, losing to David Sullivan 64% to 36%. In the District 5 appellate court race, Ian Baker is facing Jennifer Schlogel and Amy St. Pay. We're still waiting on the first numbers there. As we go past 8 o'clock, we'll probably be getting the numbers, many more numbers coming in over the next few minutes. Now, absentee voting closed on Saturday in Mississippi, and the Secretary of State's office reported more than 209,000 absentee ballots had been requested since voting began on September 23rd. As of the last update, the state had received nearly 198,000 absentee ballots. This is down from 4 years ago when almost 234,000 Mississippians voted absentee. That was about 18% of registered voters. Both 2020 and this year are way up from 2016 when just over 100,000 absentee ballots were sent in. Currently, Mississippi has 1.9 million active registered voters. 4 years ago, 1.3 million people voted in Mississippi. That was about 66% of registered voters in 2016. The voter turnout number was 64%. 67% in 2012, and 2008 had the highest voter turnout over the past 4 presidential election cycles. So the presidential year usually turns out the highest voter participation. And we will send it back to our national coverage.
This has been a WLOX News Now Mississippi General Election Update. Stay tuned to WLOX and WLOX.com for more election results.